What's up? What's up? It's the one and only JP Tutter. All right, all right. Make sure we live. All right, it say we live. Let's make sure the volume and everything is good. Okay, okay. Everything looking good. See what it sound like. Okay. All right. Look like we got action. So I had like a crazy long day, but in all honesty, y'all, I had like a really crazy like 90 day. I'm just being honest, y'all. I had like a crazy 90 days. And it wasn't like all bad or anything. When I say I had a crazy 90 days, I'm just saying it's been an experience. I've been very busy. Um that's why you haven't seen me doing these a whole lot lately. I actually like doing this. So if you don't see me doing this, it's because there's a lot on the floor. So over the past year, I've had a lot of uh almost deals and whatever else it was, like a lot of proposals and different things like that, and like literally zero of them worked out, to be honest. But that's why I always depend on me. I always make sure I'm good. I make sure that the situation is straight on my end, because people will sell you everything in the world. And I'm gonna be just completely transparent tonight because I'm feeling like that. I had a few conversations today that made me want to jump on here because a lot of people go through a lot of the things that I've been going through, and this year was like so crazy because I did good financially, like I made a lot of money this year. But as far as partnerships and expanding my business the way I wanted to, it was a lot of things that I would have rather have done. I would have rather work with people and put some things together. And somebody asked me today, they was like, do you feel like, people disappoint you? And I was like, not really, because I don't have a lot of trust in people to start with. So, and that could help or it could harm me, depending on the situation. But I don't have a lot of trust in people, because people let you down. The more trust you put in people, the more they let you down. My God, what's up, Will Black? Um, People will literally pump you up and disappear. And I try not to be that. And in doing that, I had to think about some people that actually depended on me, or some people who entrusted certain things to me, or some people um who were looking to me for certain things. And I end up reaching out to little Debbie, crazy baby. And because she wanted me to do some things with her to help tell her story, and I haven't been in touch as much as I should be. I've been, like, when I say busy, y'all, I've been like really locked in and making sure that we go into the tax season prepared with my tax team. Last year I made a lot of money with my tax team, and I want to make sure this year they are set up to handle their business. So I've been doing that the last like month. That's why I haven't been on here so much. But I do want to apologize to people like um little Debbie. And her name is Debbie, y'all. She's an entrepreneur. She have a Crazy for Real Fashions, and I was mentoring her for about a year and a half, and she was like, "Look, I need you to help me with this," and I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." And I still got her. It wasn't that I had forgot her or anything. I told her I needed a few weeks, but I definitely want to make sure that I'm communicating better with her and people that depend on me for any type of guidance, y'all. I love my people, and going into my coaching program next month, I want to make sure that I am fully and readily available to the people who sign up, and make sure that I give them everything that they need. So that leads me into the topic, and the topic is all about why your business is failing. The reason I want to talk about why your business is failing. Everybody think it's something else outside of their own power, and it's definitely not that. It is not the wind blowing east instead of west, or the sun shining uh, low in the afternoon, or anything like that. Like, your business is completely in your hand, and if you do not believe that your business is totally in your hand, then you are already setting yourself up for failure. As an entrepreneur, you have to take full accountability. If you are walking around with the belief that anything is responsible for your success except you, then you have a problem. Of course, things happen. Of course, a little bit of luck contributes to some people's success, but people put themselves in position to be lucky. They're not sitting around waiting for luck to hit them in the face. People go out and find luck. They put themselves in a position for something good to happen to them. This is a 100% fact. Even if you were to find $1 million lying on the ground, you had to walk into that $1 million. If you are not walking, if you are at home in your bed waiting for a blessing to fall in your lap, you might as well go to sleep and have a dream about it. Because in reality, if you do not put yourself in a position to win, you will surely lose. And this is something that most entrepreneurs learn the hard way. A lot of people think that there's some type of button they can push and all of their problems will move out of the way and they will find instant success. And some people make it seem like that. They say all you have to do is one, two, and three, and you will be successful. When in reality, it's a one, two, three, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is literally like that. Success is literally a hint of luck, a lot of grind, and really good timing. You have to put yourself in position to win. The world is not going to put you in a position to win. If you are waiting for somebody else to put you in a position to win, you are a loser. You are the definition of a loser. If you are putting yourself in a position to win and you haven't won yet, you are on the right track. You are going to do exactly what you think you're going to do. You're going to win. Sometimes winning takes a little longer for you than it does for other people, but you have to stick it out, because if you really believe in something that you're doing, whether it's receiving a education or certificate, a degree, whatever that is, whether it's taking your business to the next level, whether it's some type of personal achievement, you want to lose weight, whatever. If you cannot do that in your mind, then you are surely setting yourself up for failure. If you feel like you losing weight is in the hands of someone else, you are setting yourself up for failure, because if you don't take full accountability for your wins and your losses, you will continue to lose. Nobody walks onto the court and wins automatically. You take some losses. Those losses could come in the form of actual losses. Those losses could come in the form of lost deals, or some type of lost revenue. Those type of losses are very common in business, but you can also take other losses. There are certain emotional tolls that winning takes on you. So you could take losses in losing family members and friends because you are pursuing something that they don't understand. If your family and friends have never done the thing that you're trying to do, you can't even expect for them to understand what you're going through. You can't even expect for them to push you in the right direction. I hear a lot of miserable, very, very heartbroken women talk to younger women and tell them how it is. That's how it is for them. And people can only tell you how it is for them, because they cannot tell you how it is outside of something that they have not experienced. So we are treading at a certain level and doing certain things that people around you, they may not be doing those things. They may not have even seen those things be done before. So why would you keep giving them your business ideas and looking for some type of feedback and they don't have a clue? Most people are clocking into a job and that's fine. But for you to be an entrepreneur and build a business, you need to get around other entrepreneurs who are also building businesses. So you can sit at work and tell them how great your dreams are, and they're going to say, okay, yeah, that's cool. You can do all of this prep talk, and it's like making you feel better because you're getting everything out. You're like, look, this is the idea I have. And you're telling somebody how great this idea is who they've never had an idea like this. They don't have a clue how great this idea is. But if you talk to people who have done what you're trying to do or who are pursuing what you're trying to pursue, then they understand the gravity of whatever you bring to them. So your business fails for multitudes of reasons. But at the end, that reason is you. If you don't understand what you're trying to do, if you don't put yourself in a position to win, and if you don't put yourself around the right people to win, then you end up losing. It's really that easy. Stop thinking that you're going to go take a course and it's going to answer every question you ever had about business. I have a whole MBA and other certificates and things, and I'm telling you, I still don't know shit. I'm telling you, I realize every day how much I don't know. I'm a high level certified admin, and every other day they have a whole new slew of features. So I have to stay abreast to what's going on. Life is fast. You can try to slow it down as hard as you want to, but you can't. You cannot slow life or the world down. So what you have to do is find your lane. Your lane may not be as fast as the rest of the world. And if you find your lane, then you can take your time and get to wherever you want to be at. But you cannot be in the fast lane and think that you're going to cruise and you're going to get to where you're going without some type of BS. Business is not a cruise control thing, especially not when you're starting up and especially not when you're a solopreneur. As you start to hire team members, things start to lighten up as far as you not having to do things, but you still have to give directions. You have to prepare for that. You have to prepare to step back and let your team handle their business, bump their heads, and do everything that you've done. You can give guidance. You can give a lot of information to help them maneuver through some of the BS and the minutia, but you cannot take other people's lumps. So you have to allow them to take their lumps. Your team is going to take their lumps the same way you took your lumps. It may be a different set of lumps, but everybody takes their lumps. But unless you are willing to let go of certain things, you are going to run yourself in the mud trying to do everything yourself. And I don't care how great you are at some things, you are, trust me, you are not great at everything. So if you could hand over the things that you are really not great at, or the things that take more of your time than it's worth, then you will be able to make money. I've had VAs for the better part of about a year now. And when I tell you it's a little bit of work because I got to make sure they on point. But my VA handles so much work while I'm handling other business that I'm able to come in, double check everything, and make sure it's good. If we have any issues, I can always say, hey, this is the issue. Let's get this. Let's make sure next time this is done, this is done. And this is why a lot of people feel like they have to hustle because they don't want to give directions. In order to be a successful CEO, a successful founder, you have to learn to delegate. Once again, if you cannot delegate, then you are not built for entrepreneurship. These type of characteristics are not they are not being talked about enough. Being able to lead, being able to direct, being able to step back is a real boss move. And until you're able to do that, you are one person and you can be in your business running around chasing your tail every day of the week. But I guarantee you, eventually you're going to run out of steam. And I guarantee you, you are not doing the best you can do. Since my VA is kicking ass, I have been able to sit in my office, take phone calls, talk to my clients, and this helps you keep your clients happy, which is retention. If you are not focused on customer acquisition and retention, then you are probably spinning your wheels. You're getting up every day, you praying, you posting and praying, and then you praying more because you hoping that the post that you pray will bring you some clients actually works. But this is not how life works. You cannot post and pray and hope that people are going to come spend money with you. You cannot post and pray and hope that people will understand what you're selling or what you're doing. If you have a business and you are not marketing your business properly, then people are lost in a sauce. They don't even know to call you when they need their lawn done because you're talking a whole bunch of stuff about other things and they don't even know you cut lawn, right? They don't even know that you do yard work. They don't have a clue because you sit on here and talk about everything else. You cannot sit online and talk about everything else but your business and say, well, they know I do taxes. No, you should talk about taxes. I don't sit online all day, but I get online and I talk about my business. You should do something to make people wonder if you are the person for the job. Whatever that job is, whatever business you run, whatever industry you're in, people should always consider you to be the man or the woman for that job. If they are not considering you, then you are not doing a good job marketing. When my friends want LLCs, they call me. When my friends think, bro, how do you get business credit? Let me call him. This is because I have, this is because I've been consistent. And this is also because I have marketed myself as this person. When my friends need their credit repair, they call me. I don't even do a lot of credit repair posts and things, but they know, bro, do credit repair. I see a lot of people saying, well, I do X, Y, and Z, but you see none of that on their page. All they doing is showing head, tail, and feet every day. Head, tail, and feet will not make you a millionaire unless that's what you're selling. But you cannot show head, tail, and feet all over the internet every day and sell taxes or sell hair or anything like that. All they're going to do is like and follow if they like heads, tails, and feet. Business has to come first. If you are not putting your business first, then you are the real reason why you're failing. Talk to y'all later.